Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Blueprints. Still a long way to go as far as 8 trophies go, it seems. But we're making some progress. We've got 2 of the 8 sigils, that's nice. Room 8 on rank 8. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. I have no idea what that means. I'm guessing there's a room that is called room 8. And it only shows up on rank 8. Which would, I don't know, maybe? There's so many weird mysteries in this game that I'm not even sure where to start on some of them. Root cellar, hovel, tool shed is probably my better bet. A shovel, not bad. And a sledgehammer. Oh, yes. Okay. We have a good start to our run. I really wonder if they've hidden any more weird dig spots out here, like they did near the other tree area. Speaking of which, we have not found that room yet. There's a lot of rooms that I know exist that we haven't found yet. And I'm really wondering how we're going to go about that. Parlor. Let's jump in here with this, since this can give us some useful items. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay, it has to be the white box. The reason why? They were all the same, right? So the box next to this box would be that one. Box next to this box would be that one. That was the only combo of boxes that would have one be false, such as this one, and still narrow it down to one box, rather than, say, 2 or 3. Ooh, the lab at this point? Yeah, okay. I can work with that. Let's see about some experimentation, I guess. Since we didn't get an interesting room outside. Add 1 gold to your allowance. That's gonna be a good one. And locked trunk. For each bedroom you draft after your second, or whenever you draft a red room. But I'd lose 5 steps as well then. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, not likely to happen nearly as much because I have to find that many locked trunks. For each bedroom you draft after your second. I don't draw that many bedrooms. You know what? We'll do this one and we'll see how it goes. We just might make this be a short run. Research logs. I do like that they give you some options to look back through and just see how you did. Security would be really nice, actually. Nothing in here for me to grab. Ballroom pool. Sorry, I just had a thought. No, I don't think that's anything there. Okay. Keycard system. Is that security level too low since I don't have a keycard or a power grid? So I don't want to run into security doors I don't have to. There we go. Not a bad start all in all. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans here. That's the conservatory. That's one we haven't had before. It'd be a dead end, but that's okay. New room. New shinies. Looks nice. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Fair. Drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage. West Wing Hall. Her ladyship's chamber from south facing doors. That's the trick to it. Okay, so I can only get the ladyship's chamber if I'm going south on the West Wing. Okay, that changes up my approach strategy then. I have to remember, East Wing only. East Wing Hall, Master Bedroom. Master Bedroom's only on the East Wing. That's good to know. Other special cases. Conservatory. Only draftable in... Wait, conservatory? Conservatory. Only draftable in a corner. Bookshop. Only draftable from library. Well, that explains why we haven't seen the bookshop before. I don't usually get too many options to draft from the library, and of course you could always have all these other things draft from the library. Alright, that gives us some very good clues, and now I know the trick to gain the ladyship's chamber to pop up. Oh, wait. Gotta note that down. Rook. In the conservatory. Conservatory. Black. Rook. Alright. Let's see what else is in here. Interesting. Very interesting. What is this? In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay. So I could pick one of these and adjust how often it shows up. That's what I'm hearing. Let's say walk-in closet. Commonplace floor plans are often classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool, for their overabundance prevents other less common rooms from flourishing on the estate. Standard rooms are of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. Unusual is a term reserved for the floor plans that are encountered on occasion, the infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Rare, flora and floor plans are seen as so seldom and represented in so few numbers that they are considered by many to be endangered. Without serious conservation efforts, many of these rare specimens may never be seen. Alright. I kind of want this one to be more common. Let's change it to commonplace. Alright. This one. I don't really have a reason to have this not be... I really don't have a reason to change this from being rare. It's not... I already think I got all the secrets out of it, and it's not significantly useful. This one, though... I don't want it to come up too often, but I would like to explore this one more if I ever get the better chance of it. So maybe I'll drop this one to unusual. There. We'll work with that. Any other things in here? And it sounds like if I got this room on other days, different floor plans could be adjusted. So Maybe eventually we get the chance to either make some really common ones we don't care for become rare, and maybe make some super rare ones we do want to look for specifically become more common. At least as an option. Let's put the den here, and then alright. Let's then fall back. I want to go back to the front of this place and start working up from here. Well, walk-in closet. We made it more common, but that's good. You should be able to get some more supplies out of here then. What the? 10 steps cupcake. Alright, I didn't know that was a thing. I love that this game still has so many weird things that we run into. It's just like, ah, surprise, new thing. Even though, like, it's... You see how many hours I've played into this. At least a good chunk of some of the hours I've played into this place. There is a lot here. Let's get the commissary. Mostly due to seeing what we can get out of it. Keys for 10. Gem, banana, 7 gems. I'm gonna hold off for the moment. Passageway would be the best. More gems. Alright, we can work with that. Ooh, I can work with that. Alright, guest bedroom, nook, storeroom. Let's get more. Okay. Double your keys. I do not have exactly two. Let's do the dark room. My allowance has been raised. Oh, alright, and I lost some steps. I forgot about that experiment. Cool. No idea what this is. Alright, and it's actually a useful room I can work with. Apple. Key. Twins. Slice. 4 rooms. All of the constellations. Really don't want to lose half my steps thing. Let's do a secret passage. Followed by a green room. Nice, that would bypass my problems with gems. A lot of garbage. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the commissary for a few things. Mostly in order to purchase more gems. let's get some more steps. There we go. Okay, that would hurt us in some ways, but at the same time, raise my allowance. Makes up for a lot of it. Pool. Okay. Bedouar wouldn't be bad here. Just to get the dice. Grab the gem. Then move on. Can't go through there. Can go this way. Alright, security door, unfortunately. Fourth key. Well, bother. This could end my run. Depending on what it is. Oh wait, no, I have it dead still. Yeah, let's pump 3 into this and see what comes out. Oh, this is actually really good. I was hoping for something a little more interesting, but I can work with this. Alright. Closet. Thank you for those. A silver key. Nice. Okay, go this way. We're good on keys. That's excellent. Wish I had more gems. Not quite what I was hoping for, but you know what? We'll work with this. Oh, I can see there was another dig. Huh. Special key, silver key. Let's see what happens. Dining room would be good. Do the gymnasium. And well, may not be getting the ladyships chambers this time. Redraw. Not really what I want either. Bummer. Alright, well, we'll do this and we'll hope it's something we can work with. Kinda is. And another red room, so we get more experiment completion. Excellent. On ladyships chambers. The ladyships chamber. Okay. Well, that gives us one of the rare chess pieces. I just need to get the coat check out now. I can get that. good, a lot of continuation. So if this goes badly, we're stuck. Won't lose half my steps. Office. Do we have everything? King, queen. Rook. I know we have a bishop. If we don't have a pawn in here, I'd be surprised. We have a knight. I need to go down to the... If nothing else, I have to go down to... That's not what I need. This. I hope this will not be a dead end. It is a dead end. Okay. Well, we're still not getting the ladyships chambers, but at least we know the trick of summoning it. But the upside is, I do believe, unless this was this... No, I don't believe that's the same. I do believe we have a complete chess set. So, ooh, I could actually continue on. Forgot I could get through here. But for now, I'm low on steps. We're getting the ladyships. Not ladyships, chamber. We're getting the chess set done first. That for extras. Okay, buy a few more steps here. Yep, okay, well, one more. There we go. Let's do this. I'm excited to see what this will bring about. What would we get out of this? Maybe an answer to that weird puzzle on the wall in there? Nah, that would be too simple. Okay. Oh, that was a weird visual glitch for a second there. Where's that turn off? There you are. Come here, you. Alright, office is... there. Bishop's chamber is there. Rook was there. There we go. There we go. And just find a pawn. Okay, choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Excuse me? Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power? I'm guessing it means rooms with those pieces will then get a new power-up? But then, so is this going to be like a one and done for the entire game choice? Or is this going to be something that we'll be able to do more of in the future? Like, say if I got all the pieces again in a future run, would I be able to then add another one and eventually add all of them? Some of it, because like if I pick these ones, they're probably better reward-wise, but they're super rare. Pawns are everywhere, but the reward price sucks. Rooks, not as common. Bishops, knights, not as common. Let's see. Let's go with the knight. Add the armory to your draft pool. Okay, never mind. That's not quite what I was thinking. The Bishop of the Pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, or Queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. I have to get to rank 8, but then it would give me options to select all of them. That seems iffy. Okay, this is not working out the way I thought it would. Each time you draft a room on the Queen side, west being of your house, lose 5 steps and gain a key. You know. Not really quite what I want. Banner of the King. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Piety of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter the chapel each day with this power. That's kind of potentially good. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. So that would add bonuses towards the gains of the rare corner pieces, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm still going with the Knight because that adds something else to the draft pool entirely. So yes, you may give up this power by returning to the chamber on a future day and unlocking the pieces again. Okay, so you can only have one at a time. Alright, that's good to know. You can only have one at a time, but if you get the chessboard put together again, you can change your mind. That's really cool, though. I'm excited about that. Hope I didn't miss a pieces hidden somewhere, but nah, it seems... Yeah, I think that was all. Okay, so now the armory is in the drafting. New draftable thing to add to my list of draftable things that I haven't seen yet. Excellent. That's really nice if we, like, say, got the armory, found out we don't need it anymore. Or anything, we could basically come back sometime after if we get all the pieces again, change it to a different power, and not have to worry about having the armory take up a slot in our draft pool potentials. But I suspect the armory will still be something I want. At least for now. Probably for a good while. When did these all get added? Is that one of the things from the... What? Was that one of the things from my list of, in the observatory? I can't remember for so many of them. Maybe there was the trunk one. Oh, there was, wasn't it? Ooh, secret garden. Okay, not bad. Well, we got some options. Now, let's go back to the rotunda and see what we can do with this before we run out of steps. Okay. Open those in that way. Ideally, if we got her ladyships, we got her ladyships room. If we got a coat check next, would be the best possible setup. Because I definitely have enough steps right now to get back to her ladyship's chamber. Showroom archived, unknown. Don't really care for that right now. Redraw. Spend gems to redraw floor plans. We already had that. Alright, that'll give us more possible travel, and it'll build this up for the future. We have to use a key on this. We can't use the hammer. That's interesting. Treasure of the trove is not in the house. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. This note changes every time we get this room, it feels like. Treasure trove. True treasure of the trove is not in the house. Can we draft this outside sometimes? Potentially? If so, then does that make... If that's true with that note, then it sounds like maybe the trove would have a secret or a special item if we drafted it somewhere else? I don't know. Maybe? Things to consider. Assuming that's even a true statement from it. I don't like that. Pump room. Actually, do want the pump room. That's all full. It's full. Let me check something. Can only fit 4 more in there. Alright. So, I know from a note in room 46 that there should be like a sanctum key in the reservoir. But it sounded like I have to drain this entirely, and I have no room to put that much water. Okay, I wasn't sure on that until now I get to look at it. So it looks like I have to get the pump room with the steam attachment, which should do something with whatever this pool of water, this container is, which should allow me to drain. I'm betting that'll allow me to drain some extra water out and give me more room to work with in general. Which would, I'm betting if I got that, then I'd have enough to drain the reservoir completely, and then I could potentially drain, say, the fountain the rest of entirely without having issues. Maybe not. But I'd at least get the reservoir. But it looks like I don't have enough right now. Since I don't have enough to do anything with it, it is what it is. Once again, still didn't get into her ladyship's chamber with the diary key, so those 2 rooms don't seem to want to cooperate with me right now. But now we know the secret, we can work with that, and we found some new stuff in general. That chess set is interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it. But no room, no room, no room. Yep, this is it for this run. Call it a day. Sizable matter. Yeah. What time is it? I got time for one more run, I think, unless the run ends up ridiculous. Why is that? 1 second. Turn that down. There we go. Got that done for after the day. Bit of a chillier day today. I'm going to turn it down for the night. Alright, let's try this again. Got this. Outside room first. What are we hoping for? Schoolroom would be good. Shrine would be good. Trading post is more tempting, though. Alright, we'll do the shrine. Just so I can try to get a new blessing. And not curse myself this time. Let's do 10. Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms gain... Wait. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 ranks, different ranks, containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That doesn't seem like a good blessing to me. But that's because I don't use red rooms that much. I guess it would be good if I had a really bad run with red rooms. I don't feel like cursing myself right now. I'm trying for a cursed run. Assuming I'm even understanding how the cursed run works with all that. How do I best do this? Let's go this way. Then commissary. No. Commissary. What we got for me today? Ledger or shovel? I tend to find the sledgehammer to be more useful. Steps. Ooh, free jamming the deal. Nice. Not quite what I was hoping for. This. Ooh, that's nice. Parlor. Where are puzzles here? The white box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. So, I mean, it would make sense for this to be that? Nope. Okay. So these two are false. And it was in the blue box. No, wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. Because then the gems are not in this box. The white box is true. False. Oh, this is false. And this one was the gems are in this. No, that's false too, though. They can't have all of them be false. The gems are not in this box. Say that's true. This is false. Ah, okay, false. It's in the black box. I see. Ah, well, I goofed it up. Mailroom would be nice in some ways, but I don't want to block my progress potentials here right now. Bedwater? Sure. Could use an extra gem. And some extra dice. Passageway would be good, I suppose. Library. Let's pull this up since it's the only one I haven't pulled up lately so far. Okay, this one. The bookshop. We haven't seen that yet. Alright, we want that just because I want the bookshop. What are we getting? Bookshop, bishop. Being horrible? That'd be great. Here we go. Okay, what have we got in here? Clues, hints, useful info. On wall. Reddington Herald. New clue. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Interesting. Or if there's anything that would show up on here with a magnifying glass, hard to tell. Looks like we can do something here. Permanently added to the library and available to check out in your next visit. Curse of Black Bridge? That sounds really cool, and like it would probably have, oh, I don't know, clues for, say, the server room place? History of Orindia First Edition. So this is probably the History of Orindia unedited version, or unredacted version. A New Clue. The fact that it costs so much makes me feel like it's probably got something good in it. Realm and Rune. That's probably a non-torn up version of the book we found down near the chest set. Drafting strategies 4 and 5. Didn't expect there to be more books of that. Okay. I've got 8 coins. I wish I had more, because I would love to get some of these other ones. Right. Crafting strategy 4 it is. In which case, can I change this now? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, so I'm guessing I have to wait till next time before they show up as an option. Well, that's a problem. Alright, I'm still happy with that though. I've been in the study. Really need a place to go the right direction. Alright. Sure, chapel. Out of coins right now anyway. I don't have gems even. Bedroom. This bedroom has some good stuff in it. But not today, it looks like. that. That lunchbox purchase immensely worth it. Locked. Alright, I have one more option down in the main entrance hall. All through the house. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That would be nice, but I don't have the money for it. Keys would be good, but also don't have a dead end. Key, yeah. Won't dead end me there, and I work with the key better than otherwise. That. Yes. No, I don't have a gem. That's right. Corridor again. Pantry. Armory. Yes. I can't do anything with it, but I do want to see what this is all about. What did it say? Weapons and armor for sale? Armory. Black. Alright. Black Knight. What can I do with these? The axe. You may use the axe in the room directly to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Okay, I don't have the money for that. Knight Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight Shield to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. Cheaper, but also lesser effect. That makes sense. Use the axe in the room directly to permanently remove. That's more expensive, but has a permanent effect. And as that leaves this. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. So lesser effect, basically just a fancy hammer, but with the added ability of I gain a star in the next day. Of course, this is one of those days I don't have a ton of coins. Sorry, checking all these weird little rocks that are sticking out of the wall. In case any of them are buttons I can push. But it looks like it's just the design of the place. Okay, so it's not secret buttons. Right? Right. Unless I missed something. Doesn't look like they're secret buttons. Alright, well, moving on. Not what I need, not what I need. Do this. So it gives me a chance to go south. Have more hallways than that. This is the end of our run anyway. So, nothing here that'll help me. And nothing new that I can deal with. Of course. Couldn't get one or the other. I couldn't get them both, but I could get one or the other. Well, that's the end of this run, though, I think. Unless I... Oh, wait, no, it's not necessarily. I have a key now. That's right. So I have a chance. I have a chance. A slim chance, but a chance. If I go back up towards the bookstore, might be able to do something. Is this chair always here? Do. Alright, I still don't regret changing that up until I got the ladyships chamber, just because I have a chance of getting the coat check again on one of these other draws. The ladyships chamber, I had to be going south. Drat. Alright, small chance of... Now there's nothing here I can get that would help. Once again, filled the ladyship chamber. But we got to see the new room. The armory is cool. Definitely need to get in there sometime with some money and get some permanent adjustments made if I could. Bookshop is really cool. Once again, also need to get in here with more money. So I got two big stores that... okay, now I know, but now I know I have to get the library in order to get the bookshop, even have a chance of getting it. And I know the armory I can now get, and that has also stuff that could make a permanent change in some things, and I definitely want it. So learning, not quite the progress I was hoping for in some cases, but new things still here and there. Slow progress. One of these days I'm going to get the lace chamber and the coat check in the same run, and I'm going to have enough steps to do it, right? Right? Then it'll be good, and I'll be able to move on. For now, I have to call it a day. I don't see a way around that. Call it a day. And I don't think I'm going to have time for another run. So I'm going to call it a night here. Save and quit. Right. Little bits of info as we go. What else might I be missing? I don't know. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you haven't done so already. I hope if you haven't played this game and you like puzzles, get this game. It's a lot of fun. It can be frustrating a little bit at times, but really a lot of it is still just It's fun, and yeah, I'm still playing, obviously. So many things to figure out. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Bye.